Okay, we're live now. Hey, folks, this is Rob coming to you live from Gallo Nero Restaurant. And we have a very, very special show on Rob's Inner Circle tonight. This is behind the scenes. We're not going live now. This is just like a preparatory thing. We're doing some tests. How's the sound coming in, Pat? It's going good. All right, guys, we're going to take you into the kitchen over here and go meet our celebrities who are going to be cooking for us tonight. Follow me, Pat. Hey, guys, we're coming into the kitchen. If you guys are doing anything inappropriate, now's the time to correct it. Here we go. Hey, there's the birthday girl, the producer of Rob's Inner Circle, Jenny Duhame.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the kitchen at Gallo Nero.
Welcome to Gallo Nero. Tonight, where we're going to be seeing Sicily and Naples at work. Tonight, we're making fantastic Sicilian cannolis with homemade ricotta. And Chef Johnny will be making Napolitana pizza.
Margarita Pizza, the real McCoy. Okay, this is what we're going to show Naples, or we're going to show Sicily in reality, what
Sicily
Naples is all
and
about.
Naples. And we have
The
our
Puglia.
pugliese, where we get our tomatoes for our sauce.
Frank, come here.
Our chef Frank will be making fantastic margarita pizzas. And Johnny. And we have tonight marinara Napolitan sauce. And we have Costa vegan bolognese sauce.
With pasta.
With pasta and pizza tonight. And for Jenny, that she loves cannolis, we did a special run. I made homemade ricotta with my mom to make these cannolis tonight. All right.
Nice. So, welcome, and listen, guys, enjoy.
Enjoy.
So, guys,
here we go.
Thank you. We'll see you
This is the way we fill up the ricotta cannolis. So what we do, the mix is in here, and we're gonna glaze these up later on. For dessert tonight, baby.
That's going right
That's the one?
into my mouth.
Okay.
So, guys, there you have it. We're behind the scenes in the kitchen at the Gallo Nero Restaurant. The gentleman with that nice-looking fedora is Peter Costa, that you've already seen on the Dragon's Den. He's also been on the French version, Les Dragons. And he also was on that French show, Un Souper Presque Parfait. Hey, Peter, I don't remember if you won that night. I watched that like 4 or 5 years.
I won the first time.
Yes.
And then they called me back for the Schwed's Public, and they cheated me out. I came in third. But still, I was the star of the show.
And we also got Johnny, just say hello to the fans over here. That's Johnny.
And Johnny's family, by the way, it comes from the Baffoni family, which used to be La Trattoria Baffoni on St. Lawrence. So they have a history of 100 years of cooking restaurant in Montreal.
Absolutely.
And he's the owner of Gallo Nero Restaurant, and he's going head-to-head with Peter tonight.
Pizzeria at
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci. Guys, we have one heck of a show for you guys tonight.
They will be serving in this restaurant some vegan options. So you're going to be able to have a vegan bolognese pizza sauce and vegan bolognese pasta with gluten-free pasta.
Bobby.
I am starving. Pat, come and take a look at the pizza over here. Guys, this is just, I am telling you, once again, this is not the actual show. This is like behind the scenes getting ready as we go along over here. Patty, get a shot of these cannolis over here. Oh, my God, my mouth is watering. Wow. Guys, this is the best sauce around. There's actually another fantastic sauce. It's the Gallo Nero sauce that we'll be showing you in a second. Look at that. That is something you gotta have. Let's take a look over here. Here we go. Here's this is Frank making that delicious pizza. Frank, you've been quiet. You've been quiet so far.
Mozzarella di bufalo, basilico, olive oil from Naples, Parmigiano Reggiano, and a bit of pecorino.
That's what makes the pizza, the mozzarella di bufalo. Here you have the best two cheeses in the world. You have ricotta siciliana and mozzarella di bufalo napolitana.
Wow. And you have a one of those sauces, the Gallo Nero sauce, handy over here. They're on the other side. Maybe someone can help us out. We just want to plug that delicious sauce that we have. Look at this. This is a homemade sauce. Look at that. Look at it. It looks so appetizing. Oh, my God. I could just smell it, and I could just taste it. Look at that. Wow. The best of both worlds.
And Napolitano marinara.
Guys, stand by. We'll be coming to you live at 8 o'clock. Okay, Jenny's coming in with another sauce over here. We just got one, Jen. We got it in there. So, guys, stand by.
Kitchen, the best
8
of the
o'clock.
world. Naples in Sicily.
8 o'clock on my Facebook
Yes,
page.
If your kids are vegetarian, gluten intolerant, and they want vegan options, they will have them now at Gallonero restaurant.
Exactly.
GMO free and organic ingredients.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Guys, stand by. It's going to be one heck of a show tonight. 8 o'clock live on my Facebook page. Esther, my co-host on the Noon Hour Out of the Box, is going to be here as well. We're going on TikTok, perhaps even on Instagram. Guys, it's a date. 8 o'clock tonight. See you there.
Jenny D.
Here you go.
All right, chin chin.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Robert D'Alessio, and I am the host of Rob's Inner Circle. This is a very, very special edition of our show. We're coming to you live from Gallonero Trattoria Restaurant, located at 5138 Jarry Street East in St. Leonard. And we have such a great show. We have special guests on the show, and our usual shtick. I'm going to introduce our producer, who is having a very special day today. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the producer of Rob's Inner Circle, birthday girl Jenny Duhame. Jenny, come on over here. Jenny, to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenny. Happy birthday to you. Just a sec. Hang on a sec. I'm going to get to that as well. Guys, they're fast on the gun over here. I'm going to get to that. We also have another special guest, my good friend and co-host of Noon Hour Out of the Box, Esther Brzezinski. And you know what? It's her birthday on Saturday. So let's wish her a happy birthday as well. Hey, to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenny Esther. Happy birthday to you. Hey!
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday. You know what? This is the time to have these girls to say a word, Jen. We usually never see you on Rob's Inner Circle. This is your chance at stardom, Jen. So how about a couple of words for the audience?
I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming out and to joining in this very special day with us. We do have people that wanted to come, and there was a shout out to you, Don Zeno especially, who's sponsoring this show, along with our vegan food, or our Costa vegan food family that is online as well. And we have Peter Costa that's here with us to talk about his products and to talk about Italy and the foods of Italy, along with Johnny from Gallonero as well. And thank you to all of you that are joining us on the live stream, to Rob and to Patty and to Chef Nando, who's here as well, who we see often on TikTok. So Esther, who's also on TikTok right now live, all of our fans are watching with you. So thank you so much. And today we ended up getting in the mail our Sol strips, so we have a shout out to our friends at Sol strips today too. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much for this. First of all, the food was amazing. We just ate before we did this live, so you guys got to check it out. The food is absolutely great. Thank you so much for helping us celebrate. This is really amazing. And you know, guys, your constant love and support is so, so appreciated. I know I say that every Wednesday, and I mean it. It's amazing. And thank all of you for always tuning in to all our shows and whatever platform we're doing on social media at the time. I you know, there's a lot of support there as well. So we so appreciate it, and thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Let's hear it for the girls. Thank you so much. Folks, we're going to be sharing the duties for the hosting tonight. We're going to have Esther as well getting her crack at it. And Jenny is going to come on once in a while as well. So we want to get on with our show. We want to introduce the owner of Gallonero Trattoria Restaurant. Let's go take a look. And for those of you who are tuned in to Esther, please show her your love. Just let her know how much you love her. Get all these. Is it kisses? Is it hugs? Is it flowers? What is it on TikTok? I'm not on there. I don't know. Send her lots and lots of gifts. Johnny is the owner of Gallo Nero Trattoria. Johnny, congratulations. What a beautiful restaurant you have.
Thank you, Robert. You know, it's a pleasure to have all you guys here, seriously, to expose our art that we could do, the Napolitan art, and also to have a co-host, my dear friend, Peter Costa, with his vegan, amazing vegan sauce that tonight we could have supplied and give you guys this experience on this vegan that we had.
Thank you so much. It's just beautiful. That pizza is so tempting. It's not a good idea to show that to me like that.
Best pizza in Montreal, real Napolitan pizza.
Absolutely.
Now Johnny will be offering some vegan options at his restaurant, because tonight we had a feast. We had the Costa vegan bolognese sauce with the pasta, and we also made ricotta cannolis with ricotta. So tonight we wanted to show the talents of the region of Naples, Puglia, and with Chef Frankie, Puglia and Sicily. So tonight you have the best three regions of the south of Italy. So we have the Napolitan dishes, we have the Puglia dishes, and we have the Sicilian dishes. So our Sicilian dish tonight, first of all, we introduced the first vegan bolognese to make it to market, and we're going to show our cannolis. So at Gallo Nero, Johnny says, Peter, this vegan sauce is the best sauce I ever had. So at Gallo Nero now, if you have children that are vegetarian or vegan, you're going to have vegan options. You're going to have vegan pizza, vegan pasta, and vegan bolognese sauce. And like we say at Costa, can't believe it's vegan!
Yes, sir! Hey!
Absolutely. There's one other thing that I would like to add. There's other members here, my two sons.
Come on.
Gilio and Abby.
Abby, come on in.
Abby.
You know
And
what?
the staff was
we went,
fantastic.
we went through a lot with COVID, and you know what? These guys were here for me,
family.
a family, and if we made it out, it's because of all of us.
So that's what it is. It's all about family, working together, good friends, and the love of what we do. We love to make food, and it shows in our products, it shows in our cooking, and we're going to take out our cannolis to show them to you. So if you could bring out the tray of cannolis, it would be very nice.
But we also we have, with the cannoli that comes from Sicily, we needed to have an espresso that comes from Naples. So we have the Borbone espresso,
Borbone, baby!
directly from Naples, and you know what? It is.
And these are the cannolis I made tonight for the special occasion, directly, exactly like you would have them in Sicily. Ricotta, homemade, where everything is homemade. So tonight I made the special tray for Jenny's birthday, and we wanted to show. Bring that beautiful pizza up here. Get a close-up of these
Tell us
beautiful
about the
foods.
pizza.
Well, the pizza, it's about the flour and the crust, and it's delicious. When you taste this crust, you're going to think you're in Naples. And the big thing is Johnny only uses the best buffalo mozzarella, and that's what makes the whole trick. And, of course, his secret sauce.
Yeah.
So when you come to Gallo Nero, you're going to have the best of Italy. So come and see us. Vegan options available. Costa vegan bolognese sauce. If you could take a product, close-up of the sauce, and Gallo Nero's fantastic marinara sauce. Also available at the restaurant. So come and see us. And Chef, a big hand to Chef Francesco that really put all the pizzas together tonight, and the beautiful staff. So Napoli, Sicilia, e la Puglia.
Very beautiful. Johnny, let's get to know a little bit about Gallo Nero, how this all started. Tell us a little bit about your restaurant, Johnny. You've been open since 1996. Is this your original location?
Yeah, this is the original location. It was open. It was founded through Tony Vaccarino and Frank Gallo. Then Tony Piccilli came in. I was always the accountant behind the scene. But these people are guys that we worked at Buffoni, my family restaurant, my uncles, and the experience continued. And we've been here since 1996, and now we took over, creating exactly or maintaining exactly the authentic Napolitana's kitchen.
How about taking us for a little tour of your restaurant? I see you got a nice bar over there as well.
Absolutely.
That is so tempting. Hope someone fixed me a drink. So, yeah, come, Johnny. Show us your restaurant here. So, Pat, let's see if you can get a nice shot of what the eating area, the dining area is over here. Very, very nice, very cozy restaurant. Great staff.
This is, by the way, this wall represents all the recipe of the restaurants, the regions that we go through. So if you see, there's the Campania, the Puglia, so all the regions, the recipe that we have comes from these regions.
Beautiful, very nice. So, Johnny, take us for a little tour.
Absolutely.
So, this section here, what would this section be?
This is the big section of the Galonero. This is where we host a lot of parties, okay? And we redid the restaurant. We gave a theme of the Positano colors, okay? And yes, this is where we do a lot of parties here, a lot of events, and
Well, we're going to get a look at my favorite part of the place over here. Come and see this, guys. We got a nice bar over here. We got an espresso machine in the background. Look at this tiramisu. It looks absolutely succulent. Patty, I don't know if you can get a close-up of this tiramisu over here. This is the real deal, folks. Is this a homemade recipe?
homemade recipe, all the recipes, everything that we do here. Also, our bread, we do it here. We do everything that you see except for dry pasta. The rest is done here at Galonero.
Excellent, excellent. Wow, and there's a little mascot. Is this Alfredo?
It's really Pasquale. Yes.
Is this? Did you get the inspiration from the Italian show every Sunday morning?
Well, he was Napolitano.
He was.
The Pasquale from Naples. Yes. So, yeah, we did.
Great.
Well, we wanted to put a shui, but we couldn't find it. So we went with the Pasquale chef.
Very nice. So, guys, let's take a look at the bar over here. Wow, very nice. And you got some people busy behind the scenes. I hope my drink is ready. Oh, there it is. Look at that. My drink is ready. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much, sir. Egidio, come on down over here. Let's embarrass you a little bit. Come on. Actually, Egidio was a little bit jittery before we came on, but we went through a rehearsal, and he's going to be absolutely fantastic. Egidio, welcome to Rob's Inner Circle. Is this your first time on camera?
Yes, it is.
You're doing a fine job. Look at you. No, it's because of the counters. It's the reflection. Yeah. So, Egidio, you're the barman here. Is that it? Okay. What's the most sold drink here at Galonero?
Amaretto sours, lychee martini, cosmopolitans, you name it, we could probably do it.
The busiest nights over here at Galonero.
It goes from Thursdays to Sundays for sure. All weekends are always packed.
And what would be your typical menu, let's say, on a Tuesday night?
Menu with food or
A food menu, like a typical menu.
pasta, meat. We also have a lot of specials that we do, like veal cheek. We do coniglio, tripa. We have a lot of special foods that we do.
Guys, this is a really pure Italian restaurant. Coniglio, tripa, ossobuco. Wow.
Absolutely. Ossobuco, guanciale di vitello e di latte, facciamo portafoglio ripieno, facciamo crepa alla fiorentina con una salsa sorrentina, tutto di base napoletana che vendiamo, sì, ricette di alta cultura napoletana. Sì.
Very, very nice. Wow, this is beautiful. Thank you for the drink, and you did a great job. Guys, can we hear a round of applause for our first-time camera person here? And we have someone else as well we're going to introduce to you, our lovely waitress? Waitress Abigail, who's dying back. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Abby, such a fine job you're doing here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Have you been here for a while?
Yeah, about a year now. Yeah.
Are you related to the family somehow?
No.
Okay, she didn't want to tell me even before we got on. She'll never tell me. Abigail, what is your favorite part of working here? What do you like most? What do you enjoy most over here?
I like having all the pasta that Frank over there makes me all the time. Yeah. But penne bolognese is my favorite. Wow. Yeah.
Abigail, such a fine job on camera. Congratulations. Let's hear it for the girl. Good job. We also have someone else introduce to you, another member of the Galonero family, Mr. Frank.
Hello, hello. How you everybody doing?
Frank, I understand you're not only a chef, you're also an actor?
Well, I used to do cooking shows. I used to do like shows for CBC, EC, the many shows over here in Galonero, actually in Galonero.
Very nice.
Yes, also at LDV. I did a few shows in LDV too.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Do you have an upcoming acting gig or something?
Not yet. Not yet. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Maybe it's gonna come up. We'll take it one day at a time.
So how long have you been here, Frank?
I've been here for close to 24 years now.
24 years. So he is an experienced cook, and the food here is absolutely amazing. I am telling you, it's not because we're doing a show on Galonero. We had a chance to try out the food firsthand. It is absolutely delicious. I love that pizza, the margarita, right?
That's right, the Margarita Pizza.
So what are the ingredients in the margarita? You were telling me it was the finest cheese?
Well, it's our finest cheese that we get from our supplier, that we get it with a sauce, our own sauce that we make, and our special ingredients that we put inside, so pizza comes nice, moist and nice and crispy too.
Very good. There you have it, folks. From the folks at Galonero, we have our special guest this evening. It's all about him tonight, and also about Galonero. It's Peter Costa, so we're going to be bringing on Peter Costa right now. Peter Costa, where are you? Such a delightful drink. Wow. Great job. So let's bring in Peter Costa. Peter Costa, get over here. Peter Costa. Behind the bar. So Peter Costa, wow, there's so much to talk about. You were on the Dragon's Den. You were on Les Dragons, the French version of the Dragon's Den. You appeared twice on the show Un Souper Presque Parfait, and you won once, but the other time...
The other time they cheated me out and I finished third, but it was a big success on Souper Presque Parfait, that people today, when I travel across Quebec, still recognize me from that show. We had a big success also on L'Œil du Dragon, where Caroline Néron made us an offer, and we really wanted to work with her, but unfortunately she went bankrupt right after the show, and we wish her all the best. And we did December 2nd, we were on Dragon's Den Canada, which just being on that show was an exploit by itself, and we had an offer of $100,000 from Mr. Vincent Guzzo. So we're still doing the due diligence, so we're supposed to meet his people next week actually, so hopefully us and Mr. Guzzo will be able to do some business together.
Well, can you imagine?
So, go get our Costa vegan sauces. People don't know us. We're a small company. We don't have the money to do the big marketing like we do, but we're in 300 stores in the province of Quebec. Look for the Costa brand. We buy the best tomatoes from Puglia, which our tomatoes get on average 2,700 of sunshine per year, cooled off by the Mediterranean salty breeze. And our tomatoes are OGM free, organic, and our sauce is gluten free. And you have to try it, because a lot of times you see Italian tomatoes, I don't want to put anybody down, but when you see Stefano, Riccardo, Classico, they say Italian tomatoes, but the tomatoes, they come from China. They're full of pesticide and they're full of GMO. So if you want a real wholesome Italian product, imported olive oil, imported tomatoes, get the Costa Vegan Bolognese sauce.
Well, actually... Yeah, what's your website?
The order online at www.costaveganfoods.com. Go check out our website. All the information is there.
Actually, Italians in China do have a connection, because Marco Polo didn't bring back spaghetti from China, as far as I understand.
Well, they brought it, but we perfected it, And it's not the same noodles, right? So Italian pasta, real good, wholesome tomatoes with no chemicals inside, no junk, GMO-free, organic vegetables, and our olive oil comes from Sicily, extra virgin organic oil, first press, and that's what makes the taste of the sauce so good. We have 4 flavors: Costa Bolognese, Arrabbiata, Sicilian Marinara, and our new roasted garlic tomato basil.
Well, That sounds so good. I'm definitely going to be picking up some of that spaghetti sauce.
Tonight, Bob. What did you think of it?
I just thought it was absolutely delightful. It's very tasty. It's consistent. You know, of course, if you compare it to the other commercial sauces without naming any names.
Like a jarred sauce. It's like a homemade sauce. Like if you came to my house and my mom gave you a jar of sauce. That's what it tastes like. And you're all getting one tonight.
Yay!
Can we order? Hey guys, can we order? Yes, I'm just curious for all the folks there who are not from Quebec but outside of Quebec, across Canada, and even in the U.S. Is it available?
We deliver Canada-wide, and as a matter of fact, we're delivering a pallet of sauce this week to Maryland in the United States, where we're going to try to penetrate the American market with our product. But in Canada, you can get our sauce Canada-wide. You order on our website, we deliver across Canada.
That's amazing. Well, tell us a little bit of the history of how you originally got into doing this.
Well, I had a vegan girlfriend, and she couldn't cook.
Sounds like me.
So I said, you know what, let me make you. So we were inviting people over, and I was making this vegan bolognese sauce, and I wouldn't tell them. So they'll say, Peter, the sauce is really good, really good. And at the end of the party, I would say, there's no meat in the sauce. And they wouldn't believe me. So then I decided, you know what, maybe this is something to market. And we put it on the market, and we've been going strong for 4 years now.
That is amazing. And what are the plans for the future?
For the future, we have our vegan meatballs coming out. We have our vegan burger coming out. And we're also going to be developing some dips and some mayonnaises. So that's what's coming out. And our vegan burger is better than the Impossible Burger and the Beyond the Beat Burger. We've done some tests and trials, and they're going to be available online next month.
Amazing. Any plans of going on TikTok?
Yes.
TikTokers out there?
Well, we want to do some TikTok, and you know, I'm so busy with other stuff that maybe Esther will teach me about TikTok, and we'll do a lot of TikTok posts about our products and our associations with restaurants like Galonero.
Amazing. Back to you, Robert. Yes.
Well, Esther, actually, what I wanted you to do, Esther, please, if you can, I mean, age is not your cage, and we want you to prove it. Why not go in back of the counter so we can take a look at you at the same time you're interviewing Peter? Isn't Esther doing great? This is the first time live interview that my fabulous co-host Esther is doing tonight for the very first time. So, Esther, let's hear it for the girl. So, back to Esther.
Nice to see you tonight.
That's right. I had no idea.
It's not to my cage.
It's not to my cage either.
I'm 72.
Come on.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm 72 years old.
His age is not his cage. That's for sure. We know that for a fact. So what is your association with the restaurant?
With the restaurant, me and Johnny go back quite a while, and he's from the Buffoni family, and we started coming around and we started talking. Of course, COVID hit the restaurants pretty hard, so we want to get the people back and experience homemade cooking. And me and Johnny decided to partner up and do a few things together, which we'll announce in the future days.
Absolutely, and there was a lot of homegrown cooks that came out of the pandemic as well.
How did you like the food tonight?
I loved it.
Wasn't that the best pizza?
It was the best pizza I ever had in my life.
The best sauces you ever
The
had?
sauces were to die for. And they were... Sorry, yeah, I'm waiting for the...
And the best cannoli, right?
I cannot wait for the cannoli. Anyone who knows me...
Come back to Galonero and to have real Italian, authentic food from the south of Italy, like our mothers and our grandmothers passed on to us, these beautiful recipes. We want to keep the traditions going. So come back and see us. And now, with a lot more people becoming gluten intolerant and vegetarian and vegan, we're going to have these options at Galonero. So come and see us and come back and enjoy drinking wine, eating good food, celebrating, laughing, and partying.
It is time to have fun again, guys. Yeah, let's go. Let's party. Woo! Yeah. Yes, let's get back to Robert, the fabulous host.
There we go. That's amore. So we're going to make our way back into the dining kitchen where we're going to be actually having a live test taste of Peter Costa cannolis to die for. You're probably experiencing our last moments because once we have these things, we're going to die for how good they are.
And if you eat it standing up, there's absolutely no calories.
There's no calories. There you go. So that's what's great about it. So let's. Do you want to sing a song? Before you sing a song, I have to know how long it is that you've had that fedora hat with you.
It's 4 years now, the fedora hat.
4 years?
4 years. I never take it off. I sleep with it. I do everything with it.
Fedora, it came to become a Fedoza.
So, Peter, are you actually going to sing for us? Yes. Okay, Patty, let's get a better angle of Peter over here. There we go. So, Peter, the mic is yours. Hang on, I'm just going to introduce you. What song are you going to sing?
We're going to do It's Now or Never from Elvis Presley, but we'll do it half an hour. Okay?
So, ladies and gentlemen, here is tonight's guest on Rob's Inner Circle, the fabulous Peter Costa.
Well, you know what? Should I do it a cappella or could we put some background music? I'll do it a cappella.
It's up to you, Peter.
It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Quando fa notte, o sole se ne scende, aria serena, dopo una tempesta, e l'aria fresca, pare già una festa. Che bella cosa, una giornata sola, hai nato sole, più belli me, oh sole mio, sta in fronte a te, oh sole mio, sta in fronte a te, sta in fronte a me. So if you want the Italian ambience, come to Gallo Nero and enjoy this beautiful festino. Thank you very much, Bob.
Wow, what? Yes, sir. Oh, hang on a sec.
Not sing.
Well, we'll do both. We'll do the singing chef.
You know what? I like that.
Yeah?
I like
We'll
it.
sing.
Starting Friday night, I know Pino might probably get mad, but you know what? You could come and sing some few
You want
songs.
me to come and sing a few songs?
But now,
Friday, I'm gonna come.
and I'm really happy that you sang Napolitano. Now, can you sing us a song from Sicily?
Shuri di tutto. La murica, all together, la murica mi dasti di lotorno, shuri di tutto l'anno, la murica ti dasti di lotorno, Gesù di Gesù mino arrambicanti. That's all I know for tonight. We'll learn the words.
So, guys, we're going to go for this taste test of these cannolis. So, let's have the cannolis. Okay, so who's going to pass the cannolis around? Patty, you're going to be getting some shots of the people's appreciation for these amazing Italian pastries. So as Patty gets a better shot of what the table looks like with those delicious cannolis, Silvio, sorry, can we have someone pick up that plate of cannolis and present them to the camera here once again? I know that they saw them before, but for those who's just tuned in, these are the amazing cannolis that our guest tonight, Peter Costa, prepared for us. And homemade ricotta. I just can't wait to taste them. They look absolutely delicious. So, Silvio, can I ask you for the honors to go ahead and pass them around the table? Okay. You're tuned in to Rob's Inner Circle. You know what? I'm going to have the first cannoli over here. Thank you so much. Oh, my God. Look at that. Look at this, guys. This is an actual cannoli made by Peter Costa with all that love and his homemade ricotta from his mom. Just absolutely sensational. It smells so good. Folks, for those of you who just tuned in or not too sure what's going on, this is a special edition of Rob's Inner Circle, coming to you live from the Gallo Nero Trattoria restaurant, 5138 on Jarry Street East and St. Leonard. Folks, I'm sorry. I got to take a little bite of this. Oh. That is, wow. Absolutely delicious. Let's go around the table. Sorry, I got food on my table. Go around the table and get the appreciation from our guests over here. Peter, silly question. How do you like your cannoli?
The best in Montreal.
There you go. Hardly biased. Let's go to Johnny over here. Johnny, tell us how you're enjoying your cannoli.
You know what? Seriously, I have to agree with Pete. Seriously, something great, beautiful. I love them. Love them. Seriously. Nice recipe. Good.
So let's go to Tony over here. We haven't introduced yet. Tony, what is your association with the Gallo Nero family?
Well, I've been here from the beginning, which is 27 years.
Oh.
So, like Johnny said, working at Buffoni, continued the tradition of the recipes from Buffoni. Johnny always being behind me, supporting us and helping us. And yeah, it's 27 years.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Are you still camera shy? Can you do this for us? Joe, sorry. Joe, are you okay? You come on camera? Are you okay to come on camera? We have another special guest. Joe, this would be actually Peter Costa's uncle. Joe, welcome to Gallo Nero tonight.
Well, I'm very pleased to be over here tonight because it's the second time I'm over here, and for the second time, it's always great. The meat, it's very good. So I'm inviting you to be over here because great meal. It's very good. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Joe, for being part of the guests tonight. Let's go take a look at Esther, who seems to be having a ball. Esther, you know, it's sinful. I can't actually have my cannoli right now. Otherwise, you won't know what I'm saying. I can have my mouth full. Esther, go ahead and tell us what your appreciation is.
I appreciate this cannoli so much. The taste is absolutely amazing. The cheese is so homemade in its taste. It's so rich and yummy, and the outside is so hard and crispy and yummy, and I'm having a very good time.
You know, if I wasn't too sure about this cannoli, I'm sold on her right now. She did a great job. She's an influencer on TikTok, so she's used to it. Well, congratulations, and again, happy birthday to you. 65 years old. She looks 45. You're lying to us. Oh, my God. So we have our producer here standing by, Jenny Duhame. We're going to be taking the microphone a little. Jen, are you good? Okay, so we'll give the microphone to Jenny. There you go, Jen. She's all yours. Knock yourself out.
So I'm very excited that you guys are here with us today. It's a very great experience for me because I don't usually get out to any restaurant to eat anything. I'm such a picky eater, but let me tell you, this was the best food ever. Just the flavors, the fresh basil, everything about it, just even down to the al dente. I had to do the Italian wave. I got this from the Pissinis on TikTok. They taught me all this Italian stuff. I'm very excited. So everything in my life lately has been about Italy. I'm very excited to learn more about the country, considering that I am from Irish and Scottish background and French background. So loving the culture part of it, just learning new parts of culture and learning everything that is included in food. So I'm very excited to be able to share this with you and to have Bob and Patty and Esther and Chef Nando with us on the side, and to have Peter Costa with us as well to be able to guide us through here. And so I'm so excited to be able to come here and to show you all the different flavors, and to maybe, Johnny, you could explain to us a little bit again for the new people that have joined us today in regards to the pizza. Is there anything specific about the pizza that makes it so part of your side of Italy, that it comes from your... Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and the pizza margarita that we have, all the products that we use, all the ingredients are from Naples. Okay, the cheese, the dough, the oil, the sauce, everything that we use, except for the basil. Basil is a Canadian, but The rest is all imported from Naples region, and that's what we use. Yes.
And is there a difference between the Napoli? Is there a difference between having from Naples via Sicily? Is like the ingredients different? Is it because of the land base? Like we just in Canada alone, going from PEI to British Columbia, the natural resources that are in our earth are so different. Is it different in Italy as well?
Well, the Margarita Pizza was a pizza that was born in Naples. It was done a certain era. Okay? And we continue with one of the pizza that is known worldwide, as I'm sure that Sicily probably does a similar pizza, as good as ours. But like I said, I never had the margarita from Sicily, so I cannot say it. But I know that Margarita Pizza, it is a tradition from the Neapolitan cuisine, okay? And I stay behind the pizza. And like I said, I don't know if Sicily does the same, but if they do, I'm sure they're very high there in culinary, so I shouldn't.
Our friend Silvio in the corner was mentioning that you'll know a real Italian pizza when the pizza stays straight as you hold it up. It won't dip down. Is there a specific thing that... Is it in, we were talking about gluten today. Is it because of a certain amount of gluten that's in the dough, or is it just something very specific? Talk about the tricks of the trade.
It all depends, again, even in Naples, we got two different versions. Some people say that the dough has to fold. It has to be because you eat it with your hands, okay? So it has to be more of an elastic, okay? As some other people here in the Canadian, we adapted to the Canadian style of the margarita, where we like more of a stiff dough. Okay, so we use the same ingredients that they use in Italy, but we put something different to make it to adapt to the Canadian markets. Okay, but in Italy, if you go to Italy, the margarita pizza, it is made much more elastic than this one here. Some people do it. Some people, like I said, it does create more of a also, if you do a wood burn pizza, okay. But again, like I said, our clients like it. We do both. We do the elastic one, and we do the more stiff one. So it depends. We cater more, like I said. Our pizza caters to the Canadian, Italian markets, or the Canadian markets.
Very good. We're seeing a lot more now in Canada, the wood burning ovens that are taking 90 seconds to make a pizza now, which is so fabulous. It's just the tenderness, the crispiness that's around it. Let's talk a little bit about oils. We have different olive oils that are within different regions. We have the olives from different regions. We come to Canada, we have certain oils on the market, whether they're extra virgin olive oils or not, but we come into different other oils that are just so more poignant and flavorful and a more green aspect to it than just a regular, like something that would be masking like a peanut oil or something. What is so special about these different oils and how you incorporate it into your cooking and the value, the benefits of those oils in our own bodies? Give me those aspects, please.
Well, the olive oil, like we all know, it's very good health points. Okay, it is involved, that oil we put into the Mediterranean kitchen. Okay, so we use it as a health and beneficial for diet. Again, in Italy, we were very lucky because many regions have different kind of olives. Puglia is one of the dominant that they have into olive oil. Depends again the agriculture that we have. We buy our oil from the region of Avellino. Okay, which is a smaller region from the Campania, Naples, Campania region. It's a small family that they press the oil. They don't have much of a quantity to sell. So obviously, the more commercialized it is, the less of the quality. Less commercialized, the better oil. As what's many other countries, today they say they do have the old compare our oil to other oils. If we do olive oils, obviously we do have some benefit. Like I said, it is a vegetarian oil coming from an olive with many great beneficial to it. Okay. More exact, I don't know, because like I said, we use our own oil. It's a small family that has them from Avellino. That they call it the Primo Pressa. presa fresco, Alfredo. So that's what we buy. That's what we import. That's what we use for our pizzas.
Okay.
Yes.
And is there a difference between like a cold press? What does that mean exactly? A cold press?
A cold press is meaning it's done Alfredo. It's right off they take it from the trees and they do it right away.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. They press it. Yes. They don't. It's not the first, second, or third press, and it's not.
Okay.
Yes.
And that would be considered the best pressed on.
Well, yes, that would be considered one of the best press.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. And oh yeah, sorry. We'll just have to get you closer to the mic so we can hear you better. Sorry about that. Yeah, so wonderful. We also talked about when we first met you. You said, "Oh, you're from the Buffoni family." Is that correct? Yes. Okay. So, explain to us like the different regions, the different families. Is your family very distinct to that particular region, or do you have other families that are within that county? Or?
My family, my roots are from Avellino, the region of Campania. Yes, no, I guess we're all from there, from the same regions. We got other relatives. Obviously, they moved around the region of the Napolis that they went for into Pomigliano d'Arco and then some Nola, some Sorrento. But the base of the family, our origins are from Avellino. Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time with us this evening. It's very informative. And I'm just curious because we did have something that's very distinct towards Italy in your region. You were talking about different regions of introducing pizzas and introducing the pastas. But I'm very curious because we do have somebody here today that is very connoisseur in regards to wines. And so I'm going to ask my friend Silvio to come up and to be able to talk to us a little bit about how we can incorporate wines into the different foods that we have. So tonight, Silvio Belmonte, thank you, and thank you for joining us today, and thank you for joining us for our wonderful birthday party. And perhaps you could talk to us about the different wines. Tonight you brought a very specific wine with you. Don't know what the bottle is, but you're going to have to explain.
Montalcino.
You're going to have to say that again.
It's a Brunello Montalcino. It's from Tuscany. It's very, very delicious wine. But where they come from in the south too, they have also delicious wine too. But every region where you go, they all have their little recipes for their own wine, and the wine is all good wherever you go. There's not one better than the other. They're all the same, and they're all good.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on the taste that you like,
Yeah.
you know. And I like this particular taste because it comes from Tuscany, and you know it's well known all around the world.
Okay, so you're saying that if I go to Italy in a couple of years with a fabulous music director by the name of Michel Brousseau with the Chœur International, and we do travel to Italy, you're going to say to me, Jenny, you need to visit what region to be able to get the best food and the best wine?
You gotta go to Tuscany. The Tuscany's got the best.
I'm in. Michel Brousseau, we're in.
And you go in Tuscany, and then you can go in the south too, where they have very good wine just as much. But you have to know the wine itself too, where to go. They're all good. They all have their little recipes, and it's all A1 everywhere you go.
Let me ask you a technical question: white or red?
Well, it's got a lot of good stuff in it. Resveratrol in it is very good. And not too much sugar in it. It's made very well too. You know, a lot of wines are very sugary. Like you take the California wine, the Argentinian wine, and the Chilean wine. They all have a lot of sugar in it. This doesn't have as much sugar as all the other wines have.
Right.
That's what makes it different from all the other wines.
Right. Well, a great place to go into if you're going to go pop from the States to Italy is a great website to be able to visit is wineful.co, wineful.co, and they have some fabulous wines out there for those that are in the States because we cannot transport wines from the States to Canada, but we do recommend that you go to wineful.co, and thank you for that. And I'm going to ask Rob to come back to join the party and to continue. Maybe we could talk with the rest of the guests that are along and to see how they felt about the evening this evening. Thank you so much.
Jenny, what a wonderful job you did. That was fantastic. Guys, let's hear it for Jenny. Wow, very well done. We have a special guest who's accompanying us as well. We're going to have to interrupt the poor Esther who's enjoying her delicious tiramisu homemade here at Gallo Nero. we have our friend who's standing by that we're going to be bringing on in about 2 seconds. He's so camera shy. It's okay, Nando. I've been there before, done that, did that. I want to introduce you to someone who's very talented in the kitchen, and he is part of Esther's life. He's actually Esther's man in her life, and he's just an interesting gentleman. I have to bring him on. Fernando Renzo, come and join us on camera.
Thank you.
Fernando, I understand that you are quite an accomplished chef yourself.
I'm a home chef. I like to cook. I enjoy cooking. I'm from the Campania region, which is actually where Naples is, and some of the food that we've been eating tonight. So yes, I enjoy cooking very much, and to me it's like art. Transform product into a dish, and it's fantastic when you can just take whatever's put in front of you and say, okay, I can just make this with it.
You can explain something to me, because it looks so easy, and I couldn't even cook Chef Boyardee, for crying out loud. It is, I am just not, I don't know, just food worthy. How is it that you actually get the inspiration to just like open up the cupboard and next thing you know, within 10 minutes you got something going on in the stove? How do you do that?
Well, it's just the love of eating, right? I like to eat healthy, natural. I can see from the food I ate here tonight, this is very authentic. These gentlemen that have this restaurant are teaching their customers about authentic food and about the quality of product. So,
absolutely.
A lot of people don't know that when you're buying something off the shelf, a lot of the products might say made in Italy, not really Italian. They're actually put together here. Some of the products are imported. They're mixed. We don't really know. Buying authentic products, you have to be taught. So I think they're doing a great job with that.
Costa bolognese, all authentic.
That's right.
No GMOs, no pesticide, real Italian tomatoes from Puglia. The difference is this. Our tomatoes in Puglia get 700 hours of sun per year, cooled off by the salty breeze of the Mediterranean Sea. And in Puglia, it's rich peninsula earth. And in Italy, they kicked out companies like Monsanto and Bayer. So there's they don't want to contaminate their soil because they've been around for thousands of years. And like we say, Puglia loves plants. So they got fantastic vegetables, all GMO free, all synthetic pesticide free, and of course, no GMOs. So when you're getting a Costa jar of sauce, you're going to taste the homemade style, and you guys tasted it tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Fernando, that brings me to you again, once again. Now that you are into this cooking and all that, I am pretty sure that you're going to be using both these sauces for your recipes. Am I right?
Absolutely. And what Costa was saying is absolutely right. I mean, the ingredients used in commercial product are, quite frankly, we don't really know what's in there. And so having quality products, and I know what he's saying is true because all my life it's been about health, eating properly, and eating the right products. Need the right raw material to make a good dish. You can't always get it, but these guys sell it in a jar, which is great. It's ready, you just put it together, you get the right pasta and the right sauce, and it's great.
Coincidentally, Fernando was always dreaming of having a speaking role on camera. Well, Fernando, here you are. This is your baptism.
Right, okay.
So, Fernando, listen, when do you put up those videos? Because you put them up quite often. Is there a certain day of the week that you put up your videos?
Not really. It's random, and Esther, she does all this randomly. She'll just decide to shoot me up and put me on YouTube, put me somewhere. I have a small channel. She actually does all my, right. So it's not consistent, but it's fun. For me, it's fun, and it's nice to share with people nice tricks and ways to cook.
Is there any hope that one day we might be seeing the Renzo cooking show somewhere on social media?
Maybe when I have more time, maybe. It's possible. It's all a question of time, right? So it's all about passion and having the time to do it. So.
Well, Fernando, you are an absolutely fantastic man behind the mic. Good job. Thank you so much, and keep on with your cooking tips and all that, and being creative. Thank you so much.
Gentlemen.
Chef Fernando, it's very nice to meet you today. We'll have a cook-off.
So just to make sure, we're about to close up, or we're about to wrap up. Jen, our producer, standing by. Jen, do we have anything else left to do over here? I just want to make sure we didn't forget anything at all. Just to make sure, Jen.
Of course, I apologize. My mouth is full of cannoli. delicious cannoli. Thanks to, thanks to Peter Costa. Just wanted to say thank you, and we're actually going to be doing a draw. So by all means, if you haven't put your name in the chat group, do so, because we're looking at all the chat groups of those who had stopped by, said hello, happy birthday to both myself and Esther. And so we're going to put you in a draw, and you get a chance to win both the Costa sauce and the Galonero sauce. And we so thank you for your time to be with us and for all the successes. Our 100 is coming up on May 30th. There's going to be a very exclusive live that we're going to be doing. It's going to be so much fun. We do hope that you're going to stop by. And Rob, who is it that we're going to be having in the next week?
Well, that's a great question, Jenny. You mean the next guest on Rob's Inner Circle? You know, I have to apologize. I'm going to tell you why. I got 3 shows going on. Okay? I got a new show called Pilot Bob that's coming up. I got Noon Hour Out of the Box with Esther. And I got Rob's Inner Circle. So, you know what? I am sorry. I got a little bit of a brain freeze, but it's a good thing she's there to help me out with this one.
Well, that's okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to get you to all go to our Bobby Short Shorts channel, and we're going to ask you to click that like and to just subscribe to our Bobby's Short Shorts channel on both YouTube and on Facebook. So you will be up to date on who's coming next. So no sweat there, Rob. It was all set up. So we thank you so much for your time. And we are going to have a draw for our guests here today, thanks to Don Emilio Zinio from Artistic. We're going to be having our sponsors that we had from Self Strips today, and we also have Artistic Originals. I got the card out because I wanted to make sure that I had the right spelling. So, Rob, you want to spell that out for us there? Artistic Original with an S.com. So we thank you so much, Don Emilio Zino, for the gifts that you have legged us today. So I think that's about a wrap, isn't it, Rob?
Certainly is.
And we thank...
What a great show, guys.
We thank all of our guests. We thank all of you for joining us this evening. We thank for all the chefs and all the beautiful sauces and all the people that are from Puglia that ended up creating the wonderful tomatoes and helping us grow this food. Because without the farmers and the people that are out there to be able to help us grow food, we're in a very difficult period right now. And we just want to shout out to you to tell you how much that we appreciate you and we love you, and we would not be here on this earth without you. We thank you for everything. Amen.
Thank you, Dan. Well, folks, there you have it. This is going to wrap up our show tonight. A big, big thank you. Esther, come on, camera. A big thank you to Esther Brzezinski, who was part of our group tonight. Thank you so much, Esther.
Oh, I had an absolute blast, and I ate so well.
Absolutely. And for those of you who are not sure who Esther is, shame on you to start off with. Second of all, she is my co-host on Noon Hour Out of the Box every Wednesday at noon. And Saturdays you can catch our show, our extended version, on accessradio.ca between noon and 3. So, Esther, what do we have coming up this Wednesday on Noon Hour?
Well, it's interesting because it actually fits into what we were doing this evening. It's all about guilty pleasures. Ooh. And I know cannoli is one of mine. I won't tell you the other one. You'll have to tune in on Wednesday. Right, Robert?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Esther, thank you so much. Thank you, Fernando, for being part of our group. Thank you, Johnny, for having us at Galonero. Peter Costa, thank you so much. Such a wonderful presentation. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Joe. Madame Claudine, merci beaucoup. Thank you, Silvio. And thank you, Jenny Duhame, for producing Rob's Inner Circle. There you have it, folks. Thank you so much to all of you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place, same reason. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night.